Hey, so just finished filming my last video, so I'm looking the same, wearing the same thing. I figured I'd go ahead and do another one because I already have an idea that I want to just go ahead and blah, get it out there. I think this one's going to be called Stop Playing Small, or Don't Play Small, or Don't Make Yourself Small. Something about being small, which is ironic coming from a girl whose middle name literally is Pebble. This is truly my middle name. Um, But when I think about it, a pebble's like this deceptive thing, right? Because if it gets in your shoe, it's small, but it's mighty, right? It will not. Ooh, red cardinal. It will not leave you be mentally. You're gonna think about it, and it's gonna drive you nuts, and it's gonna make you physically uncomfortable. So is it small at that point? Kind of like a mosquito can get in your ear, and it's annoying, but it's so small, but it makes such a big difference. Or if you throw a pebble in the water, like one of my viewers commented, thank you. They said, oh, a pebble, a ripple of love. You never know what that ripple effect's going to, who it's going to touch. So that's not small. Or the penguins. Penguins apparently give each other little pebbles to show, the male penguin gives it to the female penguin to show him like, hey, you're the one, I want you. It's so adorable. It's like their version of an engagement ring. Oh, so cute. So I'm like, thank God I got the name Pebble. I think it's the cutest thing. And even though you may think, oh, it's a small rock, over many, many contexts, it's bigger than that. And so that's my message today for you and for me, because honestly, my whole life, pretty much up to this point, I've played small. I've sort of hunched over, hunched down. Even physically, the way I'll sometimes sit, or used to. I'm very conscious of that now. I try to shoulders back, chin up a little bit, and sitting tall and with confidence, because how you move and your posture, like Tony Robbins says, is everything. That's like half the battle mentally, is just to feel powerful and to feel confident, to stand tall. Because think about the people that are confident, they're not sort of hunched over, looking down at their shoes and twiddling their thumbs. I mean, they're looking you straight in the eye, standing tall, speaking with confidence. And there's also the Superman pose where you put your hands on your hips and your feet spread apart, and you can do that every day. And they say that helps you with confidence too. So posture is huge. But I was saying all that to say, physically playing small, mentally playing small, emotionally playing small. I've had this thing my whole life where I felt like no one cares what I have to say. It doesn't matter what I have to say. What other people has to say is more important than what I have to say. I'll sit this one out. I'm not going to chime in my 2 cents. I always felt like I didn't want to step on people's toes, or if I have an opinion people don't agree with, God forbid they disagree or they don't like what I have to say, or maybe people are smarter than me in a particular area, we should listen to them. And so I've always let other people speak up, and I've just sort of not really decided to shine until recently. It's taken me a long time to get here. I think I'm going to reveal my age soon because my birthday is coming up, and I think a lot of you are going to be very surprised because I'm a lot older than I look. A lot of people think I'm way, way younger. And then when I tell them, they're like, no way, let me see your driver's license. And I have to prove that I'm actually as old as I am. Hence all the life experience and wisdom I'm able to impart to you guys because I've lived a lot of life. I'm pretty much halfway done, if that gives you any clue. So anyway, even in my high school yearbook, my English teacher wrote something, and I do have a video about this. I'm reading my high school yearbook comments. Maybe if I think about it, I will put the card up here so you can click and watch it if you're interested. But I was so quiet in high school. I didn't raise my hand. I didn't speak out. I didn't give my opinion on thoughts. Like, we would read books that were so fascinating. And I just didn't want to share my thoughts and opinions. But then again, that I think, again, is a personality thing, because if you know the cognitive functions, I have introverted thinking fourth in my function stack, and that would be my truth, what I believe. And it was so underdeveloped at that time. I was so hyper focused on my extroverted feeling, which is like the tribe and what people think and connecting with people. And those two are kind of, they're on opposite poles. So you're working, if you're making one bigger, the other one's smaller, usually. So I finally grown my TI, and that's kind of what my YouTube channel is, a lot of FUTI. I'm telling you what I think, but I'm also trying to do it with warmth and care and not just like hit you over the head with it. I hope not, at least. And so my high school English teacher wrote something along the lines of, I hope one day you speak up, something like, we would love to hear what you have to say. And so I think it's a beautiful thing that I'm doing YouTube, because if Mrs. Sweat, hi Mrs. Sweat, I don't know if you're out there watching, but if you are, hi, one of my favorite teachers of all time. What was I saying? She would be really amazed, like, oh gosh, Rebecca, the kid that was so quiet in high school, is actually speaking her truth and speaking out in front of a global audience, not just a local audience. I mean, we're talking the whole world. The internet affords us that luxury. But I think it's important not to play small, because it's not an arrogance thing. I used to think, oh, you're being humble by sitting down and shutting up and letting other people do their thing, right? But it's not that. I think I've come to realize that we all have these gems inside of us. We've all had different experiences. We have different knowledge we've accumulated and perspectives, and they're all unique, right? So we have unique little gems inside of us. Like, imagine rubies and emeralds and diamonds and whatever, but it's unique to you. It's like a unique gem that doesn't even exist. It's like, I have a Rebecca gem, and you might have a Brad gem, or a Fryer gem, or an Angie gem, or a Cookabine gem. I'm thinking about my people that I love that always comment. Thank you. But it's your specific gem, and it's like a unique color to you. And the world needs that gem. It's almost like if the reality life's a video game. I feel like part of the mission is to unearth your gems and to share them with people, because they heal people in different ways. Whatever that is, whatever your gifts and talents are, and whatever you know that you can impart, right? So if you're playing small, you're holding on to your gems, and you're not giving the world what you need to be giving it, right? So in a way, it's more selfish just to be like, oh, people don't care what I have to say. People don't need me. Yes, we do. We need every single one of you, especially now. It feels like when times are getting harder and darker, that's when the light, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's shining a lot brighter. I'm seeing it. It's crazy. Like, in my community, after the hurricane is coming together, there's a lady delivering hot coffee to people. I think that's so amazing. People offering to help neighbors clean up things and do things for each other. It's so, so beautiful. And so I feel like we're all being called to amp up that light and that love, and to share what we have. That playing small is just not going to give us that, right? It's almost like if Beethoven said, oh, no one wants to hear my symphonies, we would never have them. Or Van Gogh said, oh, no one wants my paintings. Insert famous artist or whoever has inspired you here, insert them. Or if you're an athlete, you can put your favorite athlete's name in there. What if they said, oh, no one would ever want to watch me throw a football or catch a football or play baseball or whatever? You wouldn't be inspired by them or entertained by them or enjoy what they have to offer. So please, please, please stop playing small. The world needs you. It needs what you have to offer. You may think we don't, but look on YouTube. There are people, all varieties of people from all different demographics, age ranges, everything, just filming. They're not doing crazy edits. You don't have to do crazy edits. You don't have to do anything fancy. And they're putting themselves out there, and they're helping people. So that could be a thing. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. It's never too late. I kept thinking, oh, I joined too late. I joined in January 2019, I think. And I neglected it for a while because I thought, oh, I'm too late to the game. This will never grow. But now I'm realizing I have so much I need to share, and this is the perfect platform. Why would I not use YouTube? And I'm trying to tell you the same thing. Please do, excuse me, I need some water. Please do what sets your soul on fire, what makes you come alive. And especially my introverts. I know it's easy for introverts to play small in this extroverted world that we live in. But I think you guys sometimes have the biggest gems of all because you've had time to go in monk mode and figure out some things that maybe extroverts who are too busy with the noise of the world and other extroverts don't have. I've been afforded the luxury to have my own little monk mode, so I'm kind of like, excuse me, an introvert by proxy. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you play small? Do you want to stop playing small? And if you are curious, like, well, how do I stop playing small? I would say just do the thing, whatever the thing is. Just take a step to do the thing. If it's writing, write a little bit each day. If it's music, play a little bit each day. Try to connect with fellow musicians. Try to find Facebook groups where you can connect with people that are doing your thing. If you're on Facebook or social media, or look up people online that are doing your thing, or on YouTube doing the thing you love. Start maybe researching ways to do it or learning about it. If it's whatever it is, whatever you want to do, I would say just start. Even if it's small, you're at least taking steps to build your mountain of greatness, because it's in you. You can do it. You just got to start. And I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. But you can do it. Promise. And I'm here to cheer you on. I want to be your biggest cheerleader. Okay? So feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear your experience. I love you guys so much. I'll see ya in the next one.